One of the cool things about the internet is that you can have people thousands of miles away that will share an experience that they're going through, and you can relate, whether it's um, being a newlywed, a new parent trying to raise kids, an illness that you're personally experiencing, or someone in your family is experiencing a job challenge. And I've come across someone who has something like that. It's a gentleman in the UK, and I'm here in Texas, and I can relate. He was cathartic. He saw this experience of sharing what he's going through as a cathartic experience, just to get some things off his chest. Didn't think many people would be listening, but it has resonated. It has over 300,000 views now, and it has generated 20,000 subscribers for the gentleman, and it was his first video. He said it took him about 2 years to get started. I think you'll relate to some stuff that he's saying. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've seen parts of it, and I've seen the reaction video that he made to this, and I want to go ahead and do the full video, the full original one, and share it with you together. So let's take a look at that.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Kirky, and as you may know, this is a brand new channel. I've never had a YouTube channel before, and this has been about 2 years in the making. I've been procrastinating. Well, let's face it, I've been fearful, and that's why I've done it. Not done it up until now. For 2 years I've been wanting to do a channel, and I'm not 100% sure what this channel is going to be about. There'll be some videos where I'll probably vent like I am now, and there'll be other videos where I'll put my perspective on things. I just share stuff about my life and hopefully build a community. Actually, a lovely day for a change. Last few days have been quite sunny, where literally in the UK, most of 2025 has been dull, dreary, grey. So it's about 8:30 on a Tuesday morning. I've been at work since 3 a.m. I'm a delivery driver. This week I'm doing 6 days, Monday to Saturday, 3 a.m. starts, and I am knackered. Usually I work 5 days a week. 5 a.m. starts, apart from Saturdays where I do start at 3 a.m. I'm covering for someone in the office this week, so it's 3 a.m. starts, Monday to Saturday, 6 days. And I am tired. And I'll probably hit about 45 hours this week. Minimum wage job. I'll be tired all week. And I'll literally will have nothing to show for it. This is what this video is about. It's just going to be me venting. Yesterday, I went to Tesco's. And I have to do this all the time. Get my calculator out my phone, go through the list and make sure I don't spend over what we've allocated for it. Yesterday was 20 quid. 20 quid these days doesn't get you a lot in a supermarket. And I'm just fed up of life being like that. I am generally a positive person, but yesterday and today I'm just had enough. So I've pulled over, doing a video.
Well, I can relate to that. My grandfather was a truck driver. A retired truck driver, so not a delivery driver per se, but he was a driver after retiring from the Navy, and he raised 8 kids on a single salary. He was born in 1926, passed away here recently in 2023, and I believe that you still should be able to do that. And fortunately, I live in a nation where we have a recent president who's trying to restore the American dream and restore some common sense. So perhaps we can get back to those things that matter, which is not really government. And I'm glad they're showing some problems that we're noticing with finances. It really shouldn't take that much to make roads and bridges, and to protect the border, and to protect the nation from harm. And we're finding that. You shouldn't have multiple trillions of dollars in your annual budget, but then also have multiple trillions per year in debt. So something's not happening right, and it is affecting the people at the end of the day. And maybe America can be a leader in that respect, and it can bleed on over to the folks over there in the UK. Let's continue.
I'll release it later today. No one will probably watch it, but I need to change my fortunes for my family. Financially, we are barely surviving. We don't go out, we don't go Literally all my money, all our money goes on bills and just surviving. It's not even living, it's just surviving. Like it's Tuesday today. I've got £10 left to last till Thursday. I get paid every Thursday. But come Sunday, Monday, that money that I've earned, there's barely any left. And then you spend the rest of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday just penny pinching, just counting down the hours till Thursday. I'm fed up of it. And that's why I'm doing this video. I need to change the fortunes, my family's fortunes. I don't expect this channel to go anywhere, really. You see a lot of people have success on YouTube, but then you also see a lot of people that do it for years and just don't get anywhere. But I need to take steps in the right direction to try and change all that. I actually quite like my job. People I work with are nice people. It's a family-run business. The owners are okay. Like, literally, I work between 35, 40, maybe a bit more some weeks if it's busy, hours a week. Minimum wage. So my employees deem to pay me the minimum amount they can possibly do. And there are perks to the job, don't get me wrong, but it literally just pays the bills. It doesn't even pay the bills, to be honest. Fed up living paycheck to paycheck. Just need to change things. I'm hoping I can build a YouTube channel. I'm fed up of looking at my kids and feeling like a failure. I don't know if I'm the only guy that feels like this. I'm assuming at this day and age, in these current times in the UK, which is dying, by the way. I'm sure there's lots of men that think the same. They look at their partners, look at their kids, and feel a sense of failure. Like, I look at my kids and just think, they're happy kids, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of love in our family, a lot of time together, but sometimes they ask for things, and don't get me wrong, they don't ask for a lot, and I just hate having to say no.
Yeah, I see why this resonated a lot, because you should be able to have a decent life doing what he does. Again, I saw it in my family, and I see it with myself. I have a lot more education and solving different kinds of problems than my grandfather did, and I can relate. I shouldn't be relating to his story, but I do. And I just think that the world is better off. I especially said that our nation is better off when you have a thriving middle class. And we were on the precipice, but we seem to have gotten a reprieve here as a result of the most recent election of Donald Trump. And if you don't like him, there's something wrong with you, because we were going in the wrong direction. If you like government, there's something wrong with you. Your history teacher didn't do their job if you think government is where it's at. The people are where it's at. Always. Anyway, back to what he's saying.
Been with my partner for 20 years now. We got together. I'm 45 next month, and I've worked all my life and have nothing to show for it. No savings. We rent a house. We don't own the house. Like, I'm just thinking, what was the point in all that work? Barely surviving. It's tough. Wreaks havoc with my mental health, but just have to stay strong for the family, don't you? No. Put a brave face on things. I'm sure we're not meant to be born onto this planet just to work and work and work, just to survive. Not even to live, just to survive. I'm going to have to edit this video because it's all over the place. Like I say, I literally had no plan. I just pulled over and decided to do a video. I'll be doing other videos, uploading other videos. I'm going to try and do 2 or 3 a week. I need to do something, like I said, to change the trajectory of where my family's going. I look at my partner and think sometimes, like, we get on really well, she's my best friend, like, but the whole financial thing, I'd be lying if I said it didn't take a strain on us. I sometimes look at it and think, oh, he could have done so much better than me. I think I've covered everything. Literally, it was just a rant. Just a rant. And also introduce myself. I'm not always this miserable, by the way. I am quite a positive person. Just bear with me. I just needed to get this off my chest. Even if no one watches these videos, I'm gonna keep uploading them and look back at them myself and probably be a bit of therapy for myself or something. But hopefully one day I'll look back at this video, laugh my head off, and just have a load of subscribers, a large community where we can all help each other out. I saw this guy a couple of days. I've seen a couple of his videos now, an American guy, and he obviously says like and subscribe, but he says, can you put, in each video he has a word for people to put in the comments, because it's something to do with the YouTube algorithm, likes comments and stuff, and rather people having to put a load of effort into writing a comment, just what word can we use? Put vent, because that's what I'm doing, I'm venting. Put vent in the comments. Apparently it helps the algorithm, and the video gets pushed out to people, so please do that if anyone watches this. Probably not, but if you do, obviously write a big comment if you want, and I'll check them, reply, but that's about it for today. Sorry it's not a great video. Like I said, just pulled over, vented in a random order, so I'm gonna have to edit this and try and put it in some sort of order and take a load of stuff out, because the version you watch will be a fraction of what I actually just been rambling about. Just pausing, like getting distracted. But yeah, I'll probably do another one soon. I'll be covering all sorts, like I said, covering all sorts of topics, I think. But just about life in general. And hopefully we can help each other. Anyway, take care, guys.
I thought that was excellent for his first video. I actually went back and watched my first one, and I didn't have any edits. I didn't know how, so it's cool that he knows how to do that. I can see why I struck a chord, and you can see this 20,000 subscribers. This video is about a month old. It's been viewed 333,000 times, 25,000 thumbs up. So got more thumbs up than he's got subscribers. He struck a chord because he's real. I commented. In fact, there's my comment. I said vent. I said I saw a reaction to your video today by this YouTuber, the Legion of Men channel. I started my channel on Christmas Day for similar cathartic reasons. Congratulations on striking a chord with so many people. Even though I'm a techie, I can relate to the struggle. I've spoken on my channel about how legal immigration, particularly H-1B visa candidates, have been hurting native-born Americans in tech. And I go on to explain the similar thing that I discussed about my grandfather. Some other people he's monetized now, so some donations, $20 here. You're not a failure. The system has failed the majority. You're not alone. Sir, you are not a failure. You're getting up and working from 3 a.m. to support your family. Any man willing to do that has not failed. Never let yourself think that. It's crazy how YouTube knows how to show this video to other men in their 40s. I'm not quite 40, I'm in my 50s. And I thought it was excellent. And I see other people share some things that actually concern me with the way that they think, particularly when it comes to relationships, marriage. But when it comes to this employment stuff and the actual economics of being a homeowner or trying to be a homeowner, I'm seeing stories about how a lot of folks or buyers are canceling the contracts that they have on houses because whatever reason, they're just scared, lost a job, or what have you. And we just can't take much more of this. Things have to change. We're a better nation when we have a thriving middle class. When employers are more concerned about the talent leaving than the talent is worried about the employer getting rid of them. We're a better nation when employers have to compete not only for customers, but for talent. And in my years of being in the workforce, I think we've been in that situation for maybe a few hours when it needs to be all the time. So I'm thankful that he shared, and others are sharing, because I guess that silent majority was too silent, and particularly with men. They don't really want to put it out there that they're experiencing some challenges, even to their best friend. But here he had the guts. It took him 2 years, though. He had the guts to share this to the world, and it's striking a chord. And thank you, sir, for doing so. Thought I'd share this with you guys. Maybe you can share it with some others. Talk to you another time. Bye-bye.